Alright, hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today we are here with Super Mario RPG. That is the game we are going to be talking about today. Just got around to beating it about a week ago now, and I'm finally getting around to recording. Hopefully the video will be up within a week of this. Here is the game here. Honestly, very simplistic cover, as you can see, but I really like it, honestly. I don't think I was a big fan of it at first, but it grew on me quite a bit. Here's the back of it here. Let's look at the inside of the case here. We got the map of the game. Looks pretty damn nice. Do like me a good, nice, reversible cover. When the stars fall, Mario fights on. A giant sword has split the sky and Mario can't save the day alone. Honestly, this is one of my favorite stories I've ever played in a Mario game. I don't know if I like this or Mario Odyssey more. I want to say I like this more because I'm kind of sick of the Bowser kidnapped princess. Like that was at the start of this game, and I was like, great, it's going to be that again. But it switches up. Bowser ends up being like kind of a good guy. He's like middle of the road, you know, because he's like still where he's a bad guy, but he's playing as a good guy in this game. And honestly, I really like the interactions with that because he kind of has conflict with himself. My Mario experience to compare this game, I haven't really played much. Odyssey was honestly my first one I fully committed to, and I fucking loved it. I'm not a big fan of the 2D Mario games, although I want to try and get into them and give them a good shot. But yeah, I haven't really played any like Mario games in general too much, and I never played the original RPG. The price of that is way too fucking much. I cannot enjoy that game. If I wanted to. I guess I could emulate it. I don't know if you actually can, but I'm not really a huge fan of emulating myself. I'm not against it, just not a fan of it. The story though, man, yeah, it shocked me. It was really good. I'm so glad. I didn't really expect it. I didn't really expect it to be a thing where Bowser, kidnaps Princess Peach for the millionth time and Mario has to go save her. I didn't expect it to be that. Because of the cover, because of I think like the trailer I saw, there's like the sword in Bowser's castle. I was like, what the fuck is that? I doubt that has something to do with Bowser. Well, like it does have something to do with Bowser, it's just Bowser isn't the one behind it. My favorite part of the game was with Booster. That shit was fucking dumb as hell. I loved it. Booster acted goofy as fuck. He was an idiot. He looks insane. I mean, what the fuck is that character design? It's amazing. It really is. I mean, man, the game was flushed out with amazing characters. It's just strange that the main henchmen of the like main villain are the ones that are the weakest. The cutscenes in this game though, man, they shocked me. They really did. You know, if you know, Nintendo Switch games have not looked good lately. They've been really, really rough. Pokemon games haven't looked good. You know, third-party games, don't even get me started with that. Legend of Zelda looks great, but that's stylized. There's a reason why that does look good. Super Mario RPG, its cutscenes look fucking phenomenal. Its gameplay in general looks great. But the cutscenes are shocking with how good they actually look. They look very, very good. There's a cool thing too, like they have straight up movie cutscenes, which I was really shocked by, I'm not gonna lie. And I'll show a few here. They look clean, man. They actually look really, really nice. But they also have just some in-game play, like cutscenes of them like talking to each other. But they do these moments where they're basically telling someone what happened in the past, or like telling an event, you know, retelling of an event. But they do it with like charades. Like, they kind of just fully play it out by, like, just acting like they are whatever happened. And it's just so fucking funny and cool to watch, man. Of course, this was probably done in the original RPG. I'm too young to experience that game. So experiencing this, I hope I say this correctly. I wouldn't know, I guess. But I want to say this is a great successor to that game. Because from just playing it alone, it seems just amazing, man. All these small little details, all these small things they do. The villain himself, Smithy. Very cool villain, honestly. When I finally got to meet him, he was pretty fucking cool. Boss fight was awesome, all that shit. But the side villains, like henchmen, not too good. I will admit, I don't remember a single one except for the Axum Rangers. The Axum Rangers I do enjoy. I like them. They were like goofy, funny, but they were cool as fuck at the same time. They had an actual good intro as well, not just very sudden like most of them were. But yeah, honestly, most of those henchmen felt like random ass like no names that you just will not remember or care for. But the side characters themselves in general that weren't really villains were great, honestly. There was this dinosaur that was kind of a thief. He was cool and fun. I think he had like a little mustache. I don't really remember though. Maybe I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy when I say that. I'm just thinking of the dinosaur you can play in Odyssey, aren't I? Probably. The levels in this game are honestly really well thought out. They're not too crazy to the point where like an open world fucking Ubisoft game where I don't really want to explore the map at all and I don't really give a fuck. For this, man, every single map I was out there just exploring every bit of it I could, trying to find every secret I could, because there's some really interesting secrets. There's this one room with a shit ton of geckos, and if you just walk through it, because you're like, fuck, this is too many enemies, there's a shit ton of missed XP. But if you go to the top left corner of the little map, you'll find a star, which allows you to literally just reap in all that XP for free. You just run them over with a star, and you get a ridiculous amount of XP. There's just small things like that, where like the map's not big, but it's really thought out, and it's got a lot of secrets in it. It's got a lot of things where it makes you want to look around and explore. I found myself, when just exploring maps, I found myself finding this like puzzle, I guess you could say. It was this thing where you, it was right after you met a frog. You were in this like swamp slash pond area. I don't know what you'd call it. But there was this girl, this lady, and she's trying to find this note that she wanted to do, like this this pattern of like notes. And I kid you not, I did not search up a video because I did not want to. I wanted to find it out myself. And I sat there for 20 minutes just trying to get the right notes together so I could get this reward. And the reward was worth it. It was something that I literally just saw 5-10 minutes ago that I had locked, and I wanted to find out how to get it. So I was just okay, I don't think I can find it here. I'll move on. And then this person I just find says that I'll get a reward for doing this. Actually, I don't even think they said that, but I was like, this game will 100% do that. And I figured it would be what I needed, and it was. It was exactly what I needed. The reward was worth it. And then when I got it, I was like, holy shit, this is actually good, because I didn't really know what I was gonna get. And the time-based attacks are kind of addictive. It's a really good way for a turn-based game to keep you interested. You know, if you're just playing a turn-based Pokemon fucking game, you're sitting there, you're hitting a button, you're being strategic, sure, but honestly, 90% of the time, you're not being strategic at all. So you're really just like sitting there watching animations play out, and it's kind of fucking boring at times. And for people who aren't really into turn-based, it's probably going to turn them away. They're probably not really going to be into it, and so it's going to turn them off, and they're not going to play it anymore. But with the time-based attacks, where it's interactive, and it's like you will see more success if you hit buttons at the right time. This is for offense and defense. If a person tries to attack you, you time it right, you fully block it, you take no damage. If you time your attack right, you like put in an extra hit and you deal extra damage. It's a great way to do turn-based attacks. A turn-based combat, I should say. It's a great way to do it. Keeps me in, keeps me interested, doesn't make me fucking doze off and be bored. It keeps me in with playing the game. And it just makes me never feel like, I don't know, I'm just watching a game. It doesn't make me feel like that. This game was great, man. This game, not a game of the year, of course. I mean, the game of the year stuff is already done and dealt with. I do want to do a video on the Game Awards and talk about that, but that's for another day, another video. But this game was great. I had my fun with it. I had a ton of fun with it. I'm not disappointed by this at all. Like, yes, remakes, they're hard to fuck up. but they do get fucked up. You know, a lot of remakes out there. Look at Resident Evil 3. I get people enjoyed it, but it was a 3-hour game. You know, there's things like that where they really mess it up. I don't really know what the length was of the original Mario RPG. I hope it wasn't too much longer, because if it was, I would have loved this one to be longer. It would have taken me longer to beat it, but, you know, it is an RPG, you know? You don't expect to get only 11 hours out of an RPG, and that's what I got. About 10 and a half, maybe 11 hours. But yeah, if you're looking to get this game, man, dude, this is worth the full price. I think they charge a full 80 Canadian for it. It's worth it. It is a great game. It actually might be on the cheaper end. I think Zelda's the only one that's a full... No, sorry, it's 80, Zelda's 90. Absolutely fucked. But, man, it is a fucking completely worth game to get. Especially if you actually end up finding it on sale. Maybe if you wait till Boxing Day. If you are careful with your money, wait till Boxing Day. They might have a little tiny sale with it. Maybe find a used copy, could find it a bit cheaper. But I feel like this is a game that is popular, but isn't getting talked much about when it comes to its new release. I feel like I've seen a little bit of it, but it's been thrown under the radar because of, you know, the Game Awards coming just out right then. Everybody's talking about that. I feel like there was a big game release right when this came out, or right after. I feel like there was, but I'm not really too sure. My final rating of the game is a 9.2 out of 10. A 9.2 out of 10 is what I give this game. Great fucking game, man. This is a great game. Don't sleep on it. Apparently, there's a lot of people who don't even know Mario has an RPG. Did not know that. I've told people about it, and they're like, what the fuck? Mario has an RPG game? But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. Subscribe. That would help a lot. Definitely helps out my channel, helps out me, lets me know that you're really enjoying the content I do now. Comment down below, you know, what's your favorite Mario game? Let's do that. What's your favorite Mario game? For me, it's probably still Odyssey. This right here is probably going to stay at the tippy fucking top with Odyssey for a long time. I don't know what's going to be able to beat it out. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.